that for you creatively? What do you see for yourself?
I should be at something.
Hi, upset. My name is Joshua.
My name is Edward.
My name is Efe.
My name is Nyime.
My name is Ibukun.
My favourite thing about being a creative is being able to start something from scratch and then make something that I really vibe with. And like I'm in the studio producing something and I get it to a place where I'm like really rocking with it, and then also someone else coming in and hearing it and they also rocking with it. And then ultimately that just goes to like shows and sets. That's where everyone is rocking with it. So I think that's the ability to make that kind of expression and similar feeling and share that with the world.
It's the fact that I can have something in my head and it can be in my head for ages, but then seeing it manifest in real time around me, like it's so beautiful to see it witness how something can go from just a conversation where I can see something and then boom, like months later, years later, it's manifesting and I can feel it.
Being able to take an abstract idea or just a fleeting thought and turn it into something that's very much tangible that other people can see.
Art is just a form of expression, and I would like to think I'm a very expressive person, so I think that's what I love about being creative, the fact that I can express myself through my art.
I think just that ability to be inspired and like produce something, like have an outlet where you can translate that inspiration to something else, something new. I think that's really, really amazing. Because you're doing it often, you don't really think about how incredible it is to be able to produce something that is original.
For me, 2024 is just all about finding who I am as an artist, finding my feet in the game and just going with that.
2024 is going to be a year of consistency, out of my comfort zone as much as possible.
2024 is looking great creatively. Definitely some opportunities that come my way that I'm really excited about. I really feel like it'll be a launchpad year for me, for sure.
So 2024 I'm going to be focused on my producing skill set. I've kind of ran from this journey, but now it's time to kind of settle in with it and like really build.
I think 2024 is a year of like just trying new things. I feel like I've been quite hesitant to like try a thing and fail. I want to do more of that. Not necessarily fail, but I've got more to learn, to harness, more to experience. I'm just looking forward to doing that. Just keep going, man, keep making.
Behind the scenes, shoot some content, shout out Frizz. Setting on the cameras now, waiting in Blue Water car park. Yeah, man, it's on the content grind. I'm saying you gotta break those barriers, do things that you're potentially afraid of doing, but you know that on the other side of the fear is like what you really want more often than not. So get yourself out there. So shout out Frizz, driving down from Reading.
Yes.
Got a track together that we are working on. It'll be out soon. And yeah, let's get this show on the road. Where's my Bluetooth speaker?
What's the song called?
It's called No Me Too or No Me Too Remix because it's a remix. What shall we start with? I'm very meticulous about my outfits. I have like 4 pairs of shoes. Because, you know, it's got to match.
So phony, saying that we're friends, you ain't homie. No enemies, keep my friends all closely. You got love for the boy, you got show me. Growing, every day there's the old me. Coping, younger time when they know me. Slowly, taking steps.
Why does the drone not want to do drone things? Wakey. How about now? Are you happy now? No.
Those who rock for me. Who'd hold me down when it's stormy and play a key part in my story. I don't need something to throw me. That's Frizz industry where I rock it. All hours of the day still locked in. Options, only locked in. That's Frizz industry where I rock it. All hours of the day still locked in. We've been putting the work, the big hands to dirt. Now with the farmer bringing that crops in.
What I'm saying is you've been reported by members of staff saying that you're recording.
Showroom, yeah.
That's why we've
Members of staff, oh, they came and said that we're recording.
Yeah. And what are the norms of the house?
Yeah, but I've filmed it like loads of times though before.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be without permission from
Are we able to get permission?
You can try. I can direct you to where it
I
is.
can show you where management is.
Have you got a number to call?
You're gonna have to actually go there and tell them what you're filming.
Because
Because
we're
I don't know
filming
if you're
the back.
recording me or not.
No, she's
No.
You're not in the
You're
shot.
recording me over the
Do you know what I
shoulder.
mean?
No.
Once you see HMV, go straight down
up.
and you'll see that management
Management
suite.
suite.
And do people usually ask and they get permission or?
Yes. You have to get permission from them.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're not allowed to film.
And how long is the process usually when people ask?
I don't know. It depends.
We just go somewhere else.
Yeah, because time-wise, isn't it? We weren't trying to get like daytime
Because
shots.
we said even about filming inside, but if we're on radar now, that would be tricky as well, wouldn't it? Somebody saw us and they said, wow, danger to society. Like, really?
Literally the size. Well, it's not actually life size, but that canvas is quite large.
What's the paintbrush?
I used this paintbrush once. I'm almost scared to use it, but maybe I'll use it today. You can christen it with me because it's just so white. This is art. Anyway, so got this print to ship out. My website is actually currently on pause, but a very lovely follower of mine hit me up like, girl, I need this print. And she'd messaged me before about it and I just forgotten. So I have a few of them left. So I'm gonna send this out. Little thank you notes. I actually need to sign this, but we can do that later. Yeah, let's do that later. Isn't it pretty? Brand new, mate. It's not plastic. I asked my followers what colour combo I should do for this, and the winner was this blue with like a really not hot pink, but like a very rich bright pink. So we're gonna try and mix that colour today. Oh, that's nice. So where I'm at with the painting at the moment is I'm just trying to like block in all the colours. So I've kind of blocked in the base tone for my skin and my hair. So I'm gonna do the outfit now. Let me not go off topic. I don't care. So there's these tops, right, that the girlies are wearing. There's beaded tops, gorgeous. And I found someone that makes them, and I thought, oh, let me ask how much they cost.
How much?
They said $350.
Sorry.
$350. And I found someone else that said how much. She said $550. I said, oh. Beading is basically jewelry, like a massive piece of jewelry. So I'm gonna make it myself. Yeah. So I bought all the ingredients. That's my Christmas present. The ingredients. Why did I actually say that? The materials are actually my Christmas present to myself. I'm gonna do that as well, just on the side. It's like, it's not like a new spread, but it's me just like rediscovering things. So even like the fashion side of things, I used to sew and like make clothes and design clothes, and I still design them, but I just haven't been making them. So that's something else to explore. But yeah, my interior design bag, I feel like that's really where I'm at the moment. I'll probably show you a few things later to be reminded, because I'll probably forget. Yeah, this is why I wear these leggings, because I have a habit of just like, I hate having to go out and look for things when I'm painting. Like, why do I have to go out and find a cloth? Like, that's why they look like this. I think I wore them one time and I accidentally went like that, and I was like, well. I've always been into interiors. Like, when we redid our bathroom, like I was the one that sorted all that out. So it's always been a joy of mine. But in terms of actually like pursuing it, that's something I'd like to look at. Because for me, interior design is just like, it's basically just art, but like for your house. To paint, that's what the colour I'm looking for. Wait, what's that one then? What's the Jamie one?
That's Shaka.
The one's like JME. You want a selfie, but I'm raving.
Yeah, Shaka.
Yeah, okay, I like that one. But this song, I even played on the speaker.
We're live.
Yeah.
Shout out Apollo Start.
Bro, my heroes come all the way down from the black country.
We're live with LDN.
It's been our mad one so far still. Auntie got locked. Had to get Auntie out. Like, I think I'm not crying, the sound in my eye. I just love you. Like, when you're doing stuff like that,
He's sweating, he's just sweating.
It's just that, like, anything can happen, but it's not a thing where it's like, oh, like it doesn't feel tight-lipped. Like, it's very natural.
How many walks is set time?
So...
No, like how many poems in each?
So 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
No, I said 8, but it's 10 minutes.
10 minutes. I ran them between, so it'll be like 3 poems. Alright. What's your name?
Russell.
Tasneem.
Tasneem.
Nice to meet you.
So Saturdays when they open a new space at the back. Right now, they've also just moved into this one, so I'll show you as we walk. This is more like the outlet, so it's like you see rings, gums, bags, and then someone will signpost you to the main shop, which is obviously across the road. Yeah.
No, I was coming back to...
Hello. Yeah, so thank you. My name is Mrs. Sayan Karen Kamara. Yeah. I'm a community development worker. I'm the founder and director for Keep Your Drums Loose the Night. Yes, my lawyer. So we run a service in Southwark here. We have our office space at the Peckham Palms, like just a few blocks away from my shop, where we support refugees and asylum seekers. So we run, alongside our workshop, we do food bank every week. So we also do clothing, so we have friendly and nice people like Edward and his friends who come round and bring clothing, warm clothes. This is winter. So yeah, we really appreciate it. And yeah, this is very good gesture. Books, you know, we have young people as well who comes to our center. They would like to read, and it's very nice to, you know, familiarize ourselves with this, not only clothing. So this is very generous. We're very grateful. It will go a long way with our work, and thank you for the support. We're looking forward to the event on Friday. I've told them about the food.
It's today.
It's today. Is it gone?
No.
It's happening now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Be free food to take away. Very nice. No, in few hours.
Yeah.
What's the time now?
Just outside.
Just outside here and outside the shop here. Yeah, 7 o'clock. Yeah, so are you in a hurry? You don't worry. I'll give you a ball.
So you're running away.
Yeah, that's why you're running away. Video me. I like to, let me take this out so you can see my lovely haircut. I like to be noticed.
Yeah.
My darling, how are you?
Got someone on our lane, guys. Can you apologise to your sister because... Right, did you put your Vaseline on? Your lips?
Yeah, I don't know.
You have, let me see.
I did it the first time when we was at the house.
Huh?
I said it the first time.
No, I didn't.
You did.
Hey.
No,
Stop it, guys. Oh, look, completely crusty. Guys, it's quite late. I don't know if they're gonna let you in, you know, because we woke up late today. Apologies. Try and do better tomorrow. I think I set my alarm off a few times. Wait, no, your coat!
What coat?
School run? Yeah, done.
Oh, it's fabulous. Thanks very much. Thank you very much. Take care. Have a good day.
You too.
See you later.
School run? Yep. 5 days a week. Yeah, feels like going to war sometimes. Oh, bless them. You know, obviously they wake up and then you just need to give them a bit more steering. Yeah, still waking up, so like this morning I told Shania to put her shoes on and 20 minutes had passed. One shoe still not on. It's those kinds of moments that can really test me in the morning. And then when I've dropped them off, it's like this big exhale, like, okay, another one down. But it's a blessing though. I mean, they're all in school, they're all doing relatively well. So yeah, it's just crazy to think I've got all 3 of them in school now.
Crazy. Does that leave you more time?
It does leave me more time, but I feel like I haven't really had much time for creativity. I mean, aside from the odd, like, you know, you might sing in the shower and then come up with something. There's always other things to do. I feel like creativity is something I have to really intentionally put on the table. I've actually had, you know, just thoughts around just developing myself musically. So I looked up like a music theory course that I wanted to kind of stretch myself musically a bit more. You know, I thought I might getting into some singing lessons, and these are all things I can kind of slot into my schedule at the moment. And then potentially join a choir, see if that fits. Just to train my ear and to kind of use my voice a bit more. I don't think I'm using it as much.
How have you found being a Hall of Famer?
It's been alright, you know. I think it's been great to obviously had some really good, you know, creative moments last year. It was nice to have had that captured and, you know, my genuine reactions to certain things captured as well. It's great to see, even with other cast members, just how life is for everyone, really. Because that's what you spend most of your time doing, lifing. Yeah, it's nice to kind of bring a bit of context to everyone's creativity, so what their environment is like, you know, their community, all that kind of stuff. It's been nice. Oh gosh, what's tomorrow? Is tomorrow Thursday? Oh yeah, I've got a hair appointment. Sorry. Thinking out loud.
Location 2.
It's the Thames, isn't it? The film gangs of London around here.
How do you feel after getting nabbed?
Jarred, man. Jarred, but we move, keep it going. I felt back in the day when racism was rife. But we rise, still I rise. We're bringing that crop saying. Broski, EJ ain't tired of my codies. Only rock with those who rock for me. Who hold me down when it's storming. Take each part in my story. I don't need something to phone me. That's crazy, just you I rock it. Gonna make the labels all run me. Just you I, Frizz, what are you saying?
Well, you're gonna have to put this frozen stuff in the freezer in the garage.
Are they in the freezer now?
No, they're on the table downstairs. So is there? Alright, I'll put it there.
God, they came to give me what? God. So she just wanted to say hi. Life of a bad girl at home, for true. So even when I was like thinking back on it, I was like, damn, like there were so many things I wanted to do and I didn't do. So that was kind of frustrating. But at the same time, in terms of like creativity and art. I've done way more this year than I did last year. Like, I've just done way more of that, way more creativity, gone back to doing commissions. Like, it's definitely been English. It's definitely been a creative year. It's just not as creative as I wanted it to be, let's say. It's been still a roller coaster, but not as bad as last year. More like settled, a bit more grounded. And yeah. So yeah,
nice.
Alright.
Maybe that's why you've been able to be more creative.
I think so. Like, I just feel like my nervous system is just a bit more like
balance.
Exactly.
How was the commission?
Oh, I loved doing that. Shout out to Itanu. Hey girl, if you're watching this. No, I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed the process because I think when we discussed sometime, was it earlier this year? I was telling you how kind of the joy of commissions was just sucked out of me. Like, I was no longer finding them fun. I was just like, oh my god, I really don't want to do this. So it was nice to have that be like my easing back into it, because it was like, okay, this is something I do want to do. I'm interested in actually completing it for you. It's not I'm just doing it for the sake of doing it. You know?
But it's actually coming together like really well. Even from today.
Yeah, I feel like it's looking quite different, isn't it? Now my lip is looking fat though. I don't know. I don't think that is realistic. Is that accurate? This is pure white, which is why I'm looking a bit. And I have big eyes. You know, I have large eyeballs. But you need some shade, you know? We need some light and dark to really tie it together. So let's try that. This thing was sat in this room like untouched for months. Yeah. Sometimes you just wake up one day and you're like, you know what? Let me actually give it a whirl.
Traders. Never in my 36 years of life have I ever been to London and I've had to evacuate. Just as I was in the middle of getting some trainers.
You get this thing where when you get up your head like really hurts. Is that anemia? So with the whole like name change thing, I feel I'm still very confident in that. Like, I know for a fact that I want my artist name to be Leary, just because of like the deeper meaning that it has. So I'm still no second thoughts about that. But like I said, I feel like last year I expected to kind of hit the ground running in a sense and be like go 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 go, and life went. But I didn't feel like it was the year of like actual bringing stuff out in a sense. And I kind of beat myself up about that for ages because I was like, oh my gosh, the year's passed me by, like what have I done with it? But then I think it wasn't until the end, no, not even the end of last year, I think the beginning of this year, 2025, where I was like, oh actually, maybe I wasn't really meant to be doing all of, oh my gosh, is it tangled? Sorry, yeah, maybe I wasn't really like meant to be doing like all of that last year, and maybe that was a year for me to like kind of just, I guess kind of get to know myself a little bit more, because I definitely do feel like it was definitely a year of like a lot of self-reflection, a lot of like understanding who I am like as a person deeper, and I feel like in turn the understanding of that will actually have an effect on what I then go on to produce. If I tried to produce last year in a place where I kind of didn't have stuff figured out like internally, I would have just produced mess. You know what I mean? What we got this week? A few events. Big day for me personally. Coming up this week is my birthday. Whoop whoop. And then after that, literally singing in London the next day, and then still singing in London the next day. I've got to come back to Manchester. We've got more rehearsals, and then we've got FOP, and then the day after that I am in Aberdeen. So yeah, hectic.
How do you balance singing that often without
burning out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what it is? It doesn't actually feel as like hectic as it is. And that's why I thank God like I'm actually passionate about this stuff, because it's like it doesn't feel, you know when you've got a job that you just don't want to be at, and you're just like, oh here we go, it doesn't feel like that, even if we're singing like back to back. And also, I think what kind of did help me prepare for like the back to back nature is like being on tour at the end of last year. So from like around September to December actually, yeah, throughout. I was on tour with the guys, with Warehouse Worship, 5 different cities. To be fair, the shows were quite well spread out, but it was still like this kind of thing of like, okay, we've got this next, we've got this next, we've got this next. So you kind of just get used to like doing stuff back to back. But because it's enjoyable, it doesn't really feel like anything too stressful. I think it's important to definitely rest when you can, but I don't know, man. It's actually not that hard at all. And like I said, I'm having a blast while I'm doing it, so it's not an issue.
You said 2024 was just not that kind of year.
Yeah.
What kind of year does 2025 feel like?
A year of hang on, get my words out. Last year was about a lot of like knowing, learning, all of that. And I think this is the year to actually apply what was learned last year. Because if I produced last year, I probably would have produced rubbish because I didn't know what was going on, if I'm being honest. But I feel like this year is a year of actually, because I was able to sit with myself so much last year, I understand myself a little bit more, and hopefully from that place I'll produce stuff that's actually of more value, and then this is the year to actually bring stuff into fruition.
2024, if it was an album, what would it be called?
Oh my gosh.
Or a movie?
Tough Times, the finale. I'm actually not joking. It's not all doom and gloom, because I feel like I have a tendency sometimes to be like, you know, certain things didn't go well, so the whole year was just whack. But that's actually not the case. If I'm being honest, like, by God's grace, a lot was actually accomplished. Like, I actually did sing quite a bit. Like I said, going on a tour isn't a light thing. I worked with, like, do you know what I mean? Like, Grammy Award winning, like, gospel artists. Like, you know what I mean? Things are being put in place. It was actually, I'm not gonna lie, like, some good came from it, so it actually wasn't all doom and gloom. I just think for me on a personal level, I would have liked to maybe have done more. What would I call 2025 if it was an album? I don't know. The Rebirth. I don't know. The seed sowing. Seedings! Oh my god, I'd call it the seed spread. Oh, actually. No, but do you know what I'm trying to say though? Like when farmers sow these seeds. Anyway, can we move on? Right now I'm about to rehearse with Nyime. We're going to do a duet, so that should be good. Hopefully we gel. You know. She's
like Cynthia and Ariana.
Oh my gosh, yeah, Cynthia and Ariana. Oh my gosh, should we do that?
I don't really know what there is to say about it. It's an amazing community of like brilliant women who are like thriving and developing something amazing here alongside with us, and took a chance on something a little bit strange and unique. And then we're welcoming our 21st tenant next year, which will be Auntie Sarian, who was formerly a tenant. We're the first space like this in the UK, and so hopefully we just keep growing and expanding. It's really nice to have everyone here. Yeah. And I think Auntie Sarian should come and say something.
Hello everyone. Yeah, well, welcome to this space. We're just so happy to have you young people here, because this is the idea of Peckham Palms, you know. Just know that this is your home. Whether you're a black man or black woman, it's the place originally was created for to support black businesses who were struggling, like myself. So I've been using this space since 2019. We have been running our refugees workshop at the back, but because of finances, we have to move out. But recently, we got funding, so Peckham Palms also offer us some discounts, which is very, very attractive. So we are coming back. We're back this December. We've got the keys already. So our space is at the back. You guys are welcome. Feel free to drop in. Edward and his friends have been very supportive to the charity we do. They've been donating clothes, food, and different kind of things.
You know, thank you guys again for buying tickets. You know, all the proceeds are going to bit by bit. So again, thank you so much. I'm only just plug it again to say that it's winter season, it's cold, so if you have any garms, scarves, gloves, hats, socks, you can bring to the shop. Anything, we gladly appreciate that.
Yes.
So this next segment up until 7:30, in fact, where am I talking about? Can we please warm the space for our host this evening? They know who they are. They know what their hands can do.
This section between now and 7:30
for anyone here who's not on the bill but still wants to share something with everyone. Again, there's no pressure, so if anyone would like to take the floor, the mic is all yours. But yeah, there we go,
I can't tell if the light he beams are from his soul or gold teeth.
I wanted to sit down and do one of it. You guys all good though? And you swing again and again. Forever missing spiritual peace within your body's occupation.
Yes, I am single. No, I don't live alone. I don't even own enough real estate in the fridge to buy the family pack of mint.
The end takes you back to your cousin's house, and stitches your scarred knees smooth. Everyone's still alive, and the TV is very static, playing news you're yet to understand as music floods the room.
all know Edward in one way or another, but the fact that all of us are here in this room celebrating his ingenuity, his compassion, his care, his grace, his understanding. Edward has been there for so many of us in different ways, but in this room tonight, the things that he has done, the amount that he cares is palpable, as in we can all feel it. Edward Adontin is an essayist, poet, artist, horticulturalist.
Last killer.
Please. From Brixton. South London. And he's coming to share that with us tonight. Thank you for all being in this room. Champions. Hallelujah. Come on.
Yes, thank you so much. You lot don't mind, I'm gonna just do it in my work uniform. Just do it like that. Thank you lot all so much, JK. Thank you so much, Aj. Give a big round of applause to all our poets. So lucky to have these heroes amongst us, and again I want to shout our hero of this evening, Auntie, Mummy. Thank you so much for to welcome my brother on the stage.
I don't like to make assumptions, I was just waiting to see.
It's like easy for a prodigy. If you know small matter, no big matter. Gallantry inbound, enemy scatter. Now, man, it's just, you know, where we're coming from and how society, you know, puts us in situations. You said, you're gonna have to do this or do that, but you know, just seeing them. It's amazing. You come to Babylon and they're like, it's individualism, but you know, that's an example of like how a village can raise. You know, so
Let it out.
Sorry, there are icebergs in my head and I need them to melt. We understand that we need to do it, but where do we find the words to do it? Words to speak survival tactics, parting words of affection and concern. Keep safe. More than a pleasantry, but a mission brief. Oh, life is brief. They have our lives in mission briefs, one small brief encounter to make our life brief. Oh, life is brief. Life is long and life is well. Life is bad and life is good, so life is just life. So let us respect life, and with it respect ourselves. Embrace yourself and your days, for each day is our day. Don't seize it, embrace it. It is where it is, where it isn't. There is a world beyond motifs and guessing motives. I can't even tell my brother there's a world outside that ends because they got metal on his leg. And if there's no metal on his leg, they got metal in his brain. Them fragments there from them labels, Tony Seal helps to facilitate one meat, by the way. Yeah, I've got nothing else to say, but Slim Noble 7 in it. Like, Slim Noble 7 means praise to the Almighty. That's what that means. And now you don't know, but thank you again all so much. Thank you to the poets. Thank you to our hosts. Mommy, thank you so much for everything you do for the community. Thank you. It's been a hard year. And I hope that we end this year properly. We ended on a high note. You lot keep warm, you lot keep safe. Yeah, man, the space is beautiful. I'm really grateful to Pack Up Palms for this space. I'm gonna wrap up on that, but it's been great. It was just dope. It's been amazing. Mom, no, you're good. Yeah, man, it was no words. It's been a good year.
All the paint on my iPad. This iPad, she's been through so much with me, man. Oh my god, I don't think I've ever shown my digital illustrations throughout this whole process. That's so crazy. And the thing is, half of these haven't gone anywhere. I haven't posted them anywhere. But let me show you the archives. This was kind of like a brainstorm for a commission. Usually we'll pull in the inspirations, which can be other art or other things that we've seen, and then I will just lay out this is the vibe. Are you happy for me to paint that? And they say yes or no, and then we get it shaken. Which I can actually show you if I... Would that be... We went for this. This is what the client went with. English! This is what the client went with. Landscape. And then this was the final thing. Shipped to... Where did I send this to? It was America somewhere. Boston? Yeah. We're international, baby. But yeah, so I was really proud of that because that was my first large paint commission. Yeah, really love that. So yeah, many things. I'd be drawing this. I actually made this. I need to find, let me see if I've got a picture of it.
Wow.
But yeah. I literally made it. Yeah.
2025, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I feel like it's been a decent year this year. There's a lot to build on, which I'm really excited about. There's a lot more to explore in terms of other mediums and going back to things I used to love, like fashion, interiors, etc. So 2025, I definitely want to do that, but maybe also restart my art business. It's a proper...
Okay.
I know, get the people the prints they want. They've been asking. They've been asking. It's time to give people what they want. So yeah.
And my name is Jasmine Sullivan. Again.
That sounds great to me.
You reckon? Cause everything inside me screams no, 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 no.
Yeah.
Don't lose who you are. With a smile, yeah. That's my home. That's probably the wrong tune, but I don't know. Ooh, that's my home. That's my home. I wanna be at home inside my shade. Take me home, Lord. Yeah, I want to be authentic. Yeah. Hallelujah. I'm gonna be who I am.
What's the second verse again?
I have no idea. That's what I said. Let me do first.
Place abounds in deepest water.
Why is the interlude so long?
Oh right, yeah. It's a long. It's a
yeah,
long
still, yeah. Am I supposed to come in?
I just want everyone in this place just to...
Just lift your hands if you know him. Lift your hands if you love him.
You've ever felt the storms of life were about to take you out, but your faith still stood in the midst of those.
Hallelujah.
It's just time to praise him right now.
Come on. Spirit, me where my trust is without borders. Do you know what? I already feel better about this. Spiritually.
Spiritually?
Yeah, I don't know though, to be fair. How are you feeling, man?
Yeah, I feel like it's good. I feel like because you can connect to it more.
I can.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Jessie J's song is you get it, but then it's it's not as authentic as opposed to this.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. Oh my god,
so nice. You don't sound too that different though.
I don't think that's compliment.
You sound more mature, definitely.
You think so? Oh my god. This is so cringy. I sound like Justin Bieber.
We finally found a song that we feel fits us and we're happy with, because that was the challenge for the last few hours.
Yeah. But you know, we persevered, we got through it. And yeah.
So yeah, we're just trying to work on it being a nice performance.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Wanting to give up. You know what the funny thing is, yeah? You can want to give up and you can probably give up and then the next day you'll probably start again. So you kind of need to realize it's probably like just in you to create and it's probably like pouring out of you to create.
What I'd say to someone who says that they are waiting for the right time or circumstance to create is that there is no right time. If there is a right time, it will be right now. What you have, the circumstance that you're in, create. Because I think sometimes we think it's about what we can put out and how it impacts other people, but also it's about you as an individual and how you're built. Creativity is a gift and it's part of your makeup and design, and I think it's an outlet that should be used consistently because you need that release, you need it. So create as often as possible. There is no right time or circumstance.
How have you navigated creating for your own expression versus saying commercial?
Oh, I have one question. Here's the short answer. How do I know about this? It's important for us to not just seek kind of validation. The commercial side in terms of selling prints was doing really, really well, and I wasn't really enjoying actually making art, which I think is why I went on a very long hiatus of not really creating anything. I think I wanted to be more focused on creating, and then anything that comes to do with sales will be kind of like a byproduct of the things that I've happened to create.
How do I get around the space to create? I do feel like I can become more creative when I'm around other creatives, but I also do feel like you can get the creative juices flowing in solitude as well. I sometimes write some of my best songs or like sing my best when I'm just like by myself, putting pen to paper, just in focus mode. So I think it really just depends really.
I balance being a polymath by not balancing. Learning how to set realistic standards, boundaries of what I'm doing. Yeah, I think that's how I can attain some sort of a balance and knowing what am I cooking. It's important that I don't cook too many dishes at the same time, because I'll just burn it. If I don't burn it, I won't cook it properly. Being clear cut as to what's on the menu at one given time.
Any last words?
Shout out to my wife.
Alright. And that concludes season 2024. Was that smooth? Season 2024. Wait, should I say something else? It's actually not all about 2024. Like, it's not the 2024 show.
Okay, just take the star off.
Because I got the line, what do you say? The season 2024 has come to an end.
I don't know what it is.
Oh, it doesn't feel right anymore. I'm gonna take the star. You know what? See you later, guys.